Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Power Play, and we're joined as always by Chris Uminski. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you?
Doing quite well. So before the show started, we were talking, what should we talk about today? And I believe you want to talk about the Bruins. Is that correct?
Oh yes, it's been a while since we've done a purely Bruins episode, and today's the day.
Yeah, we're full mass holes this week here on the channel. We just covered the Celtics yesterday, and now we're headed right to the Bruins. You know, we're coming into the home stretch of both seasons, kind of past the All-Star break, which is, past the halfway point. So,
Deadline season.
yeah. So, how's it looking for the Bruins?
The Bruins have been red hot this last week or so. They just came back from a road trip out to the West Coast,
Mm,
and they won all but one game.
nice.
Um, Kicked the crap out of the Kings in one game, 7-0,
Right.
and they're playing the Kings later tonight.
Mm,
So looking forward to watching that. Couple of things which have really caught my eye are Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk has also been outstanding.
mm,
Really, I talked about that a little bit. I don't know if it was the last time or a couple of times ago. But he has been looking really good. He still wants a trade from Boston.
mm,
And at this point, we're 2 weeks from the deadline as of today, Monday.
mm.
So I'm happy to see him do well because I would like to see Boston move him and get a high priced player for him.
Mm. Yeah, so I mean, a few times we talked about it. You know, he's really been stepping up. Is there any chance that he has changed his mind? He wants to stay in Boston. He's playing this well, or this is
I
far
don't think
off?
so.
Mm,
I actually think he was asked that at an interview earlier last week, maybe,
mm,
and his agent said, "Yeah, no, he still wants a trade. It's still on the table." And I'm fine with that if we can get a good return.
right, of course. So that'll definitely be something that we'll pay close attention to.
Yes.
There were exciting times last year at the trade deadline. Hopefully, we get a similar uh, trade deadline for the Bruins this year. Anything else from the road trip that really stood out to you?
Oh yeah, and this is just gonna just go right in to the next guy who I want to talk about, and that is anybody who reads my Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
watches these videos, listens on Spotify. They all know that I love Jeremey Swayman.
Yep.
I love Jeremey Swayman so much. He has definitely been showing that he is going to be the guy going forward. He has an amazing future in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
And now the rest of hockey media is starting to catch on to that.
Right.
A guy I watch religiously twice a week for his new videos. He said in his latest one that he was simping for Swayman.
Yeah, Simp for Swayman. You gotta get that a hashtag going.
Yes.
I'll definitely hashtag it when I put this episode up on Twitter. But I
Um,
mean, it's been kind of a wild season for Jeremy Swayman. I mean, having to go back down to Providence and come back up, and now he looks like he's the guy moving forward. At least
he
you would want him to be.
of the two that we have, Swayman and Olmark, and Olmark is growing on me a little bit. I'm still not sure if I'm a huge fan of him yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I like him in the tandem that we have. Of the two, Swayman is definitely the leader.
Yep.
He's I think he's a little more reliable, and my God, some of the saves that he's been making. I'll have to send you some clips of
Mm-hmm.
some of these saves. Ridiculous. I think it's the only word that I can use to describe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, was it the last game they played, the one in the shootout? And you were saying that he had some pretty great saves in that one.
Oh yes, and that was probably the game against Columbus. That might have been his weakest game of the
Mm-hmm.
last month. and he still kicked ass. Still had a couple of amazing saves during the game.
Mm.
Hung on real strong in the shootout.
So
And
hey,
that's all you can really ask for from a goalie. And it feels nice to have a goalie that I can ask that from and be pretty sure that I'm going to get it.
yeah, no, I mean, future's looking bright for Bruins. I would say with him.
Yes. I mean, in general they are, but especially goalies going forward. I'm very happy for there not to be goalie drama for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of tough there, but unfortunately, Tuca, he's gone. So, Swayman, you're the
He's
guy
in a better
now.
place.
He's in a better place. Oh man! All right, anything else about the Bruins you want to touch on before we get on out of here?
Nope. I think that's it. The last thing I want to say is an update on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
We are 3 goals away from tying Jaromir Jagr and a 4th from passing him.
Jeez. So obviously an interesting time in the Ovechkin world, but congratulations in advance. We'll see how soon that happens. I mean, an inevitability at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's probably gonna pass Jagr by the end of the month.
Yeah, yeah, that's not too outrageous to say. So hey, good for him. Good for the Capitals. Obviously, always
Yes.
positive to have him playing well. So yeah, we will keep you updated on that. Other than that, Chris, where can we find you online?
So you can find me on Twitter, Best Hockey Memes, Best Hockey News, Best Hockey Takes, Chris_Uminski.
Yes.
And also don't forget to give at Whalers Revival
Mm-hmm.
a follow for all of your daily updates on the Hartford Whalers.
Please do. We'll get them back one day. This is the beginning. And you want to be able to say that I was there supporting the Whalers Revival from the beginning.
Yes.
All right, you can follow me online at the fake BMR. That's BMAR. Our channel is on Twitter at Wicked Good Sport and at WG Everything. Instagram Wicked Good Everything. Twitch twitch.tv/Wicked Good Everything. And on TikTok, search Wicked Good Sports. Search Wicked Everything. Chris, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We'll see you all in the next one.